Obviously, we're looking at a mid-sagittal section of the cephalic region. Here's the nasal cavity, right? One half, so it's one nasal fossa. So your nares would be here, the vestibule would be here, and then you enter the actual nasal fossa, or nasal cavity. Within this fossa, you see the three conchi, right? Superior, middle, and inferior conchi. In between them, you see the meatus. Remember, this is lined by respiratory epithelium. So this is where that air gets warmed and humidified and cleansed as it passes through those meatus. Here is the bottom portion of the cribriform plate. So this is where you have your olfactory epithelium, and that's where you detect smells. As you go posterior to that, here is the posterior nasal aperture, or the internal nares, and that would exit into the nasal pharynx. So this portion here is the nasal pharynx. Here's your soft palate. So just above that soft palate is that nasal pharynx. And in the nasal pharynx, the two structures I want you to be aware of are the opening to the pharyngeal tympanic tube and the pharyngeal tonsils, or the adenoids, at the very back of that throat. As you proceed beyond the edge of the soft palate here, that's where you enter the oral pharynx. Right, so this region between the soft palate and the epiglottis here is your oral pharynx. Now in this part of the pharynx, and subsequently in the laryngopharynx, you're not going to see the respiratory epithelium anymore. Instead, you're going to see stratified squamous epithelium lining this region. So, very brief oropharynx. From the edge of the epiglottis here going down towards the thyroid cartilage here, this is where you have your laryngopharynx. And that laryngopharynx leads either into the larynx or into the esophagus on the posterior aspect. So those are the structures there.